My name is Roxana Eldon. I'm the creator of the Maintain and Stay Sane program for teachers, and I've worked with teachers for over 20 years to help make their jobs more manageable. This is part 4 of the video version of my new teacher orientation speech. In the previous part of this speech, I talked about how it's useful to think about running the first day of school as if it were an airport. When the kids are walking in, you are airport security. Then you become the flight attendant. You welcome your class, make sure everyone understands the instructions, and is securely in their seats in an upright position. And then it's time to teach your first actual lesson of the year. Once you begin that lesson, you become the pilot. And that is just as exciting and just as scary as it sounds. But there are a few things you can do to make it a little bit less scary. For one thing, make sure you have checked all of your equipment and supplies in advance. And here's what I mean by that. If you are in your classroom preparing the week before school starts, and school starts on a Monday, you should assume that the only supplies that will be in your room on Monday are the ones that were there when you left your classroom on Thursday. If it's the Thursday before school starts and you don't have textbooks yet, you are not going to have textbooks on Monday morning. If the computers are not set up yet, they will not be set up on Monday morning. If the copier is broken on Thursday, it will not be fixed before Monday morning. I say this because you never want your first day lesson to depend on something that's supposed to happen, but that you have no control over. So if the copier is broken, you will need to figure out another way to get your copies made, or you will need to figure out an alternate way to teach your lesson without those copies. You shouldn't have to, but you do have to, and you need to do it on Thursday night. Now, why do I keep saying Thursday and not Friday? Because Friday is your last day in your own classroom before the kids walk in. On Friday, you don't want to be in a rush. You don't want to be under time pressure, and you don't want to be solving last-minute emergencies. On Friday, you want to already have those copies so you can calmly lay them out exactly where you want them on Monday morning. You want to ask yourself, is every handout exactly where I want it when I'm ready to grab it? And I know I keep mentioning copies and papers and handouts. You will find a list of those in the School Year Starter Kit email series, which is a free email series that helps you cut through the overwhelm and do exactly what you need to do to prepare for your first day of school. You can find a link to that in the description below this video. To be fair, many of the papers you'll give out on the first day of school are pretty standard. They'll include things like interest surveys or questionnaires or contact forms. But there is one handout on that list that you may not have heard of. It's one that you hope you won't have to use, but you'll definitely want to have it if you need it. And so that's what we're going to discuss in the next video. See you there.